Desiderata by Max Ehrmann. Written in 1927, Max Ehrmann's didactic poem Desiderata offers a code for life, emphasizing tolerance, inclusion, and optimism. The poem is full of wise sayings and gentle guidance. The reader is urged to find peace within themselves and project this inner peace in their dealings with the world. We see the poem endorsing an attitude to accept the world in all its entirety with all its contrasts. Considering his occupation as a lawyer, Ehrmann's poem portrays his ethical and temperate leaning to the art of living. Max Ehrmann once wrote in his diary, "I should like, if I could, to leave a humble gift, a bit of chaste prose that had caught up some noble moods." That humble gift, which he mused about in his diary, became a timeless legacy, Desiderata. Desiderata is a prose poem that retains poetic elements like imagery and emotion, but in prose or natural speech form. This is no undue embellishment in rhythm or tone. In Desiderata's case, its beauty stems solely from its clear meaning and tender intent. This simple telling of universal wisdom is perhaps what we continue it for generations to come. In its wisdom, the poem is comparable to Rudyard Kipling's famous poem, If. The opening of the poem promises a realm of tranquility ahead. The word is loud and fast. It's easy to be overwhelmed by the sensory overload. Keep your calm or go placidly is what the poet advises. Interestingly, the poet asks us to remember this peace, implying that this is not a new experience. On occasion, everyone has felt a serenity when left alone in silence. Sometimes we forget to draw into this peace when we get lost in the frantic pace of our lives. Therefore, the reminder, keep calm and cool off. Simply give respect to keep your respect. The poet speaks of being on good terms with all persons or getting along well with people. It is wise to play the diplomat, and what doesn't like being loved by everyone? But we owe it to ourselves not to shortchange our own principles and beliefs. We should believe in our own principles of life and living. The poet notes that we might need to fight to do the right thing without surrender. Life is never neat, stereotyped. The poet understands the difficulty of the choices we face, and that's probably why he says, as far as possible, try not to get on the wrong side of people while doing the right thing. Truth. Here is the intimate sharing of oneself. Thoughts, self-thoughts, experiences, feelings, ideas, or beliefs. The poet guides us to speak our truths quietly and clearly. Quietly, allowing our truth the dignity it deserves, while not imposing it on anyone. Clearly, so that those who genuinely want to listen will something of worth. It takes our courage to speak truth. It takes an open mind to listen, a different sort of courage. The poet asks us to give others the respect that we would expect for ourselves. Give respect and take respect is the phenomenon rule of the world. He points out that even people who seem dull or ignorant have their own hidden stories. It's not necessary you will gain insight from every conversation you have, but listening keeps us humble and aware. Throughout the poem, Desiderata, we see an emphasis on staying calm and cool in a tranquil mood. The poet believes this to be vital in achieving peace. Loud and aggressive people can give out unhealthy vibes, stirring feelings of stress and restlessness around them. They seek to dominate and become fixations to the spirit or distressing to the soul. This is a negative tendency of a human being. You are the company you keep. The reactions these people provoke will simply disturb your equilibrium. Hence, the poet advises to best avoid such people if inner peace is the reader's goal. Be content, satisfied with whom you are. The poet advises not to evaluate our worth through comparisons with every other person. If you see yourself as better, misplaced pride would make you arrogant. If you perceive yourself as inferior, chances are you will likely turn resentful and pity. Bottom line, stay true to yourself. You have to be your own biggest critic and your own biggest fan. Love thyself is the message of the poem. Perhaps one of the most subtle ways anyone has said, don't rest on your laurels. The poet tells us to allow ourselves credits where it is due. Enjoy your achievements. Savoring the fruits of one's labor makes the effort worth it. Yet at the same time, he tells us to enjoy our plans. This is a gentle nudge to go onward. Plan ahead to move on to greater things. Don't just rest on past achievement. Poet here in this poem wants to say that if you want to lead a happy life, you should be very satisfied your own achievements and you should be very optimistic about life. Thank you.